I'm surprised this Marine platoon doesn't have any heavy guns. They don't have any belt feds or anything. Yeah, just fight with that tank. I would be alongside that tank, just like World War II status.
Hey.
Oh, dude. He's got an AK right there. Hey, man. Oh, let's just run it.
Yeah, get it, Swifty.
Let's
I like
go.
the aggression.
Hoorah, devil dogs.
What's up, everybody? We're back. Your two favorite soldiers from the Pop Culture Field Manual podcast. I'm Israel Wright, former Green Beret out of Fort Lewis, Washington. I deployed to Iraq in 2008, and with me, as always, is...
Hello, everybody. My name is Cameron Fath. I'm a former Army Ranger out of 2nd Ranger Battalion, also out of Fort Lewis, Washington.
Today, we're going to be looking at Call of Duty Modern Warfare Hunting Partner, and this is actually a mission in between two that we've done. So we did Clean House.
Yes.
Before this mission, and then Embassy, which is afterwards. So we're filling in all the blanks. It's gonna be great.
It's super cool. I like to see the character development in the story of Modern Warfare. It's super awesome. It's almost like a movie. And this one involves the Marine Corps, so that's super awesome. Hoorah, devil dogs. Let's get into it.
All right, here we go, baby.
Devil dogs, AKA demon dogs. We kind of got a little head start on this, right?
Yes, yeah, well, we know that Clean House is before this, which we've done. And then Embassy is after this, which we've also done. So we're right smack. We're getting it all. By the end of our time here, we will have done every mission from this game.
And we will have gray beards, because we will be here for years.
I may have a gray beard by that time.
Yeah, not me. I'm young and youthful.
Disarm it? Check.
Tripwire. That's actually a real big threat, especially when you're doing house to house. Obviously, this place has been in a war environment.
Yep.
Looking for booby-traps, IEDs, that's probably gonna be your biggest threat here, especially when you're just patrolling. For example. Yeah, and that's a real big threat. And IEDs comes in all shapes and sizes.
You are limited only by your creativity when it comes to IED creation.
Exactly. I mean, you got pressure plates, you got tripwires, you got...
A lot of the stuff we encountered when I was in Iraq was actually old ordnance that they would just rig up and put and bury in the road. They'd just hire somebody, give him $50, he'd go out and dig a hole, and then he'd be done. And they'd have somebody else, they'd go plant it, they'd have the other guy bury it, and then no one person would have full knowledge of what the whole operation was.
Yeah, and I mean, that can be controlled by a person with a detonator, or it can be controlled by, pressure or movement. And that's what this hyper situational awareness comes from when you're patrolling, especially building to building like this, which is super scary. But yeah, fire superiority is going to be your biggest bet, as well as situational awareness. And situational awareness. Yeah, it's where you switch your situational awareness on and off. This mission seems to be playing out to be quite the show. He's throwing smoke to mask his movement. Smoke doesn't actually come out of the canister that fast. It takes a while to bellow. So when you throw those smoke grenades, you need to at least wait 15 to 20 seconds. Even at HC, which is high concentration smoke, it's not coming out that fast. And sometimes the wind is not on your side. It blows it in your face.
It's supposed to be covering me.
It is covering you head to toe.
We're going, it looks like we're heading around the side there.
I like how they're adding the canting element to these video games, and it gives you, the player, more maneuverability, which is awesome and makes it a little bit more real.
Slide into place, very impressive.
Yes.
Swifty Unknown knows what they're doing.
Yeah, it looks like he's got the flip magnifier for his EOTech combination.
Nice.
I actually had the pleasure of using that. I liked to experiment with all the things that I had. So I had an LCAN, which is a 1x4 magnification, and then I had an EOTech with a magnifier. I had an Aimpoint T2 at one point.
Oh, that's nice.
I like to mess around with my gear, but this has some advantages and disadvantages. The only thing is a lot of people didn't realize that you also had the zero of tripwire, buddy. Watch out for that one. You couldn't just zero the EOTech itself and then just flip the magnifier on. You actually had to zero the magnifier with the EOTech. So a lot of people forgot that, and they were like, why can't I hit? And it's like, well, it's because you didn't zero them both.
Watch out.
Yep, shoot through. There you go, dude.
I love it.
Frag them.
Yeah.
And you actually can't cook a grenade like that. That's what I noticed in this game, or in a lot of the Call of Duty, just by holding on to the grenade and they cook it.
Yeah.
You actually have to let the pin go.
You have to let the spoon go,
yeah, the spoon. And then you can throw it. But if that spoon's still attached in your hand, it's not gonna detonate. So I can just run around the entire battlefield with the spoon in my hand and no pin in there, just be screaming. Look at this armor and look at this air asset, that's bad.
That's not a Bradley. That's
I'm not sure what that is, but it's time to start utilizing that 203 gun there.
Let us know in the comments.
You Marines out there, if you know what this is, let us know. Yeah, just fight with that tank. I would be alongside that tank, just like World War II status.
Yeah, just hanging out. Just letting it go first. You just go.
Yeah, you go, and then we'll follow behind. Now's the time to start utilizing your internal weapon system. Start throwing some 203, man. I'm surprised this Marine platoon doesn't have any heavy guns. It's all just,
yeah, you're right.
yeah, small ammunition. They don't have any belt feds or anything.
We're trying to get into the hospital to take out the wolf.
Yeah, the wolf is sitting pretty up there. We got to get in and get him out, but experiencing quite the opposing force.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3-1 goes out the window here. It's just trying to accomplish a goal.
Swifty is doing a good job, though.
Nice. Good utilization of smoke. That's actually solid.
Let me know in the comments, folks. That's got to make a difference in the gameplay, right? For some reason, some of these things, it's like, does that even really make a difference in the gameplay when you throw smoke or whatever? You know?
He's doing it really well. Good for you, man. He's got 2 elements bounded on each side of the street.
Hype Swifty Day. It's Hype Swifty Unknown Day, folks, here on Gamology.
Yeah, like. Oh, that's your guys, friendlies.
When you're out there in the battlefield, it's easy to recognize friendlies and foes. The friendlies, obviously, we're in a uniform. The foes, I guess it's anybody that's shooting at you because we're not up against a uniformed force. These are just people with civilian clothing, and then they're just shooting at you. All headshots, I love it. Yeah. Realistically, trying to go for main body stuff, you want to give yourself the easiest time. Center mass, yeah.
Center mass makes it easy.
But you know this.
Demons are on the hunt. Let's bag this center. Griggs.
Right in front of the door, maybe off to the
Bird.
side. Oh,
Watch
civilian!
out, get out of the way, man.
Good. Right through the legs. That's some sharp shooting right there.
That's a military course they provide, is improvised shooting position through civilians and crowds. Yeah, this is kind of a sticky situation because you have all these civilians running around.
And you got people on beds.
Yeah,
you
you don't know.
Yeah, you know who they are. You know.
I like how the Marines are just using T-shirts too.
Yeah.
It's like they just
DCUs?
The Desert Marpat, I want to say. You old man, the DCU. Like DCUs? I think Marine Corps use Desert Marpat.
Showing my age. Yeah,
Showing it. Wait for your boys and let's bound up side by side. I got you covered, move. I got you covered, move. And that's how typically you would like to bound through buildings like this. Because this is a pretty big place. You're not going to take this with a single team.
No, you
it's almost impossible. Nice, get some, dude.
Sliding in there, I like
bunkered.
That. Yeah, that's a good move. Smooth move, Swifty. Yes, I love it.
Stair clearance is a little bit more deliberate than that, but we'll take it.
Uh-oh.
Something's gonna happen.
He's gonna get a real close look.
You don't got enough dudes in there.
Yeah.
To manage that, especially when you pass them by, they could be hiding a gun in their pants or something and just shoot you in the back. Typically, when you have civilians in your AO and they get apprehended by you, you have a squad behind you that'll take them and basically put them in.
So you can keep going.
You keep pushing. You don't want to just leave people just running around because they can do anything.
Hey.
Oh, dude. He's got an AK right there. Hey, man. Suck. There you go.
Maybe okay.
Yeah, I was just sleeping. He's taking a dirt nap now. All right, come around that corner. High man, low man. You want to chase that rabbit, man. Multiple ways to go around corners. I would definitely recommend the high man, low man, which is a little bit more deliberate, and you have 2 barrels going down that corner.
That's one guy kneeling, one guy coming like over top of him.
Yeah, so coming around that corner would be like 1, 2, 3. One person takes a knee, and one person comes over top them, and you're still using that corner as cover. It's slower, but it's safer.
Yeah.
And then you got chase the rabbit drill, which is a dynamic clear, where you're coming up on a corner and you have some dude or whoever's farthest away from that corner is going to go ahead and take a sprint onto that far side, and as he sprints, he acts as a distraction for the person. So they track him, and you come around the corner and you pop him. It's less safe, but it's way faster. Oh, let's just run it.
Yeah, get it, Swifty. I like the aggression.
Yeah, there's no room for like, should I? No, if you're in this, you're
You commit. That's right.
Yeah.
Violence of action.
Violence of action. Make them regret ever shooting at you.
One last little tripwire to get through.
All right, cut it. At nighttime, it's really challenging to see tripwires, but you're using your laser when you're coming through the building, and you can see the laser get cut in half. If you're fighting a conventional force, you really want to use laser discipline. If they can see your laser and they have nods, then they know exactly where you are. But if you're fighting a force like this at nighttime, you can use that laser when you're coming through a doorway and kind of use it to find those booby traps, because that laser will pick up on the smallest thing.
Oh, switching to the found AK.
Ooh, gets him.
That guy wasn't even paying
That
attention.
dude wasn't paying attention.
He deserves to go.
Yeah, honestly, so much stuff is happening around you, and you're just sitting there picking your nose. Like, you deserve to get one in the dome. Who's got the bolt cutters?
Oh, are we looking?
Ooh.
Oh, he's shooting a video, home video.
And you didn't just see that round? Look at that little happy rainbow time behind them. This is the most unexciting, exciting execution video you can find.
Alex, take the window. Find a way around. Copy that.
Is this place just noise proof?
Yeah, he doesn't even notice that they're like right
Yeah.
outside the door.
There's like literally a firefight going on in the other room, and he's just like doing his thing in the preschool painted yard.
Don't shoot him. Get him on the ground.
Knife is.
Ooh, way to go, team. Way to go. Good coordinated assault.
A little sketchy there, but you know, got the job done.
Good job, team.
Hoorah, devil dogs. Damn, now that's some fire superiority if I've ever seen it.
My hat's off to Swifty for the really smooth and professional gameplay. I like
Yeah, he almost seems like a professional. It's awesome. Great job, Swifty. Really enjoyed watching that, man. And if you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and check out Gamology on Facebook and YouTube.
And if you want to listen to us talk about all things pop culture, go to the Pop Culture Field Manual podcast. If you want to hang out with me a little bit more, go to twitch.tv/myhappyself.
And if you want to check out my brand, Kick God, it's a brand with a great cause helping surrounding communities in the Los Angeles area. I'd really appreciate it if you guys would check it out.
See you later, folks.
Take it easy.
That's unfortunate if you can't capture the target alive. If the point is to capture the wolf alive, that's what you try to do. And you try to plan to do that. You try to plan for that contingency, but sometimes, you know,
It happens.
yeah, I mean, yeah, and these guys, they don't want to be taken alive. You know?
Yeah.